I didn't even make it to the third hour. As soon as the main event was done, I was like, all right, I'm going to sleep.
I did though. We could. I mean, this will be a great segue for our when our guest Jack Cartwheel joins us. I didn't watch the whole show, but I did watch the fucking mask versus mask match.
Yes, that's all I watched on that too, from legit start to finish.
I know it'll never happen, right? And this is my big takeaway from the weekend. Between Clash of Italy and Monterrey, Mexico for AAA, I know the WWE will never do it, but man, do you think they know how better it sounds when there's a fucking roof on top of the goddamn arena? Like when they do these big outdoor shows, like the sound it just goes into the air. It has nowhere to. It just goes up, right? When they're at the WrestleManias and the SummerSlams. But man, Clash of Italy, those people are going fucking crazy. And then in Monterey, like the sound was just awesome. It added to the fucking atmosphere. And it's like, like how how much better would Roman CM Punk been at WrestleMania Night 2 if the sound had like not just gone up into the nothing. It bounced off the walls and it like rocked the fucking arena.
Well, I mean, the other point that I think has to come in here is that they're also in like other countries, right? Like Italy doesn't always get a show, right? They're always nuts when WWE shows up. Like AAA, that's a huge event. I mean, and obviously they ceiling, right? Or it's on there. I get that part of it, but like especially in Italy, like the international fans are always they put American fans to shame.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
But man, that fucking mask versus mask match, holy cow.
Yeah.
I have not been watching AAA on Fox on YouTube. I it's getting that time of the year. I'm very busy, so I'm very selective with what I watch. But I went out of my way to watch it, and even though I didn't know all the intricacies and all the characters in the story, man, they did a good job of involving everybody. And I thought Corey Graves and fucking JBL did a great job on commentary. The fans were fucking invested. I was invested. I fucking loved it.
Yeah, it felt like a legit Mexican. It didn't feel like WWE presents mask versus mask. It felt like a legit Mexican mask versus mask match with from start to finish with the elaborate intros, with the introductions, blood, all the callbacks and fucking interference and everything. It was fantastic. Even just to the end when they're standing next to it and Chad Gable takes off his masks and explains who he is and how long he was wrestling. It was fucking great. I loved it. And goddamn is what's his name? Is or El Grande Americano Kaiser or whatever.
Yep.
Is he fucking over? My goodness.
Holy shit.
Yeah. He's like Mystico level in Mexico.
It is crazy. When he came out and he hugged that little boy right in the front row, and the kid like fucking went nuts. He took his fucking mask off. He was like, mind blown. I'm like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah. I think Gable was giving the business to that kid too. On the way out, so it was.
It
was fantastic.
Yeah, no, I fucking thought it was awesome, and I'm props to El Grande Americano for making it through the match because he did that fucking backpack off the apron through the table, and he fucking whacked the shit out of his head against the ground. What are you chuckling at?
So I watched that obviously a handful of times. I'm pretty sure he caught Gable's knee. I was looking at the comments when I was chuckling. Obviously, thanks, Baby J, for being back, and shout out to Hakushi. All right. The match itself was fucking fantastic. Like I wish there was more hours in the week so I could take in more AAA. But like the mask versus mask, and it was interesting. Like Brenda Fly, you were saying, like it didn't feel like a WWE presents AAA in a mask versus mask kind of a match. It had that feel, but I think more than anything, like one, the fans contributed to that because the fans believed in what was going on, and
Yeah.
watching the arc of the story and the amount of passion that those two men put into the arc of that story, and even like from the beginning, like when Gable first showed up as El Grande Americano, right? Everybody kind of, not everybody, but a lot of people just kind of threw it away, thought it was something fucking stupid, and it grew into where we are now, and it turned into something just fucking fantastic. Like, enjoyed the entire ride, the entire arc, and the match itself was far more brutal than I thought it was going to be, but it had me hooked from start to finish, and part of that was like me as a viewer feeding off the crowd's excitement. You know what I mean? Like feeding off of what they were doing it helps you kind of get lost in what's going on in front of you. I don't like all the outside interference. It's just something that's not for me. I'm never going to like all that extra outside interference. But the match itself, man, like even take out the outside interference part of it, I fucking loved. Like I absolutely loved it. And I'm a big Gable guy, and I'm a big Kaiser guy. And I think that the El Grande Americano character is a fantastic character. And I think it's great that they have this like lucha libre superhero now. You know what I mean? Like that I don't know if they wanted it to be Gable, but now it is 100% Kaiser. You know what I mean? Like it's fantastic, and they got a German guy that portrays this. You know what I mean? Like that's unites everybody against Gable. It's absolutely fantastic.
He's like fully invested in it. Like I think he speaks Spanish.
He does.
And I know the woman that was involved at the end, like that's his girlfriend. That's like his legit girlfriend. Like he's like fully fucking invested in it. The people love him. They fucking love him. I thought it was awesome. And it makes me want to watch the AAA Fox show.
They got the Triple Mania coming in, what'd they say, August or something like that? Or because they announced it, I think that night or Clash, where it's going to be 2 nights, 1 night in Vegas, the second night in Mexico.
It's going to be awesome.
And if they don't have Dom versus El Grande Americano, the second night main event for that mega title, I don't know what they're doing. Because I feel like that would once again blow the roof off the place.
Yeah,
it'll be September.
September, okay.
Yeah, Friday night will be in Vegas, and then the second night will be in Mexico City, or vice versa, whatever. Yeah, so but they're doing two nights. That'll be pretty fucking wild.
Yeah.
And good old Mark is in charge of that, huh? That's his little baby over there.
That's what they're saying. Yeah.
I guess they're kind of leaving it alone and everything, whatnot, and just letting him do his thing. And it's amazing how good things can be like that. Kind of like with NXT back before Grubby Hands got on it.
Who's Grubby Hands? Vince?
Yeah, I guess it was Vince. Whoever made it 2.0.
Yeah, Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, but that, I went out of my way to watch it today, from the entrances to the end and the unmasking, and if you've never listened to the show and you're not familiar with us, like we kind of like, I can't speak for HK or Brundo, but I like the older, the stuff that I grew up on, the 80s and the 90s, right? But I take notice of certain things, like even after the match, once Gable hands the mask over to Ludwig, he's still, El Grande Americano, he's still selling the ankle injury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like it's little things like that for me, I'm like, fuck, that's awesome. Like I love that he's really gonna make it seem like he really fucking hurt himself, and it's just another element to the match, even in the post-match stuff, that I really enjoy.
When he hit the ropes and absolutely crumbled, like obviously you've seen that spot before. We've all seen that spot before, but he went down in such a fashion that made you almost go, "Oh, wait, I haven't seen somebody fall like that before." You know what I mean? Like he went down after he hit the ropes like somebody shot him. It took me by surprise, because I've never seen anybody take that bump that dramatically, that quick in that instance. It made you go, well, wait a second, now is he actually okay? You know what I mean? Like there's so many instances throughout the match itself that, like, and obviously we know what it is, right? We know, we're wrestling fans, But if they can, like, even for us, right, make go, oh shit, wait a second, you know what I mean? They fucking hooked you, like they got you, fucking Mark. It's over.
Good. Even like the way they would like attack each other. It wasn't like these like fluid fucking lucha libre. It was like they were brawling. They were just like trying to take each other down and just fucking punch and kick, and the gigging and the ripping off of El Grande Americano OG. I mean, you almost exposed his whole fucking face before he took. I know he had to gig himself and get color, but they were both kind of pushing the envelope with ripping each other's masks off. And I did enjoy that Ludwig just had that tuft of hair just hanging out.
They do that a lot in those matches. I remember when we had the homework, the mask versus mask. At least one, if not both, masks were ripped. A whole bunch of Penta matches. I can remember him having some bloodbaths on Lucha Underground, where his mask was basically off. So, yeah, they do that a lot. It was great.
Yeah, but in those instances, like, we don't know who is behind. Like,
yeah,
we've never seen these guys. Like,
I get what you mean now. Yeah,
when fucking Gable takes off the mask and fucking JBL goes, "It's Chad Gable." What an asshole!
That's fucking amazing. Like, I love that though. Like, don't you love that part of it? Like, for him to be like, whoa, fuck. So, yeah, I think it is Chad Gable. Like, it's fantastic.
Our guy, True Prince of Pro, who is the resident AAA guy, he's got his own AAA review show on YouTube. El Grande Americano, #1 contender for the AAA Mega World Championship, because he won the Rey Del Reyes. So he and Dom are definitely main eventing night 2 of Triple Mania.
Fantastic. I will definitely tune in at the very least for that match in September.
Yeah. I like AAA. Gonna have to find more time in the week, get some AAA in.